This message is for Virgo. We're going to take a look at you and the person that you're in no contact with at this time. I hope all is well and that you are doing well, my dear Virgo. So I'm going to get 3 cards from the Divine for overall energy regarding this no contact energy that you guys are in with your person. Let's see. Divine, may have 3 best cards for the energy of no contact between Virgo and their person, please. And one more. All right, let's see. Okay, so we have, I want to press the final button with you. I want to take this step together, but please be patient, my love. We will know when the time is right in the mental space. Then at the center of things in the environment, you have third-party situation. Another person disrupts your relationship and causes turmoil. Trust broken by infidelity and struggling to rebuild it. Okay. And then spiritual energy. Even with this distance, I know we are never truly apart. Our bond is stronger than any obstacle. I'll cross any boundary to reach you. Okay. So it looks like there was a situation in the environment of the third party situation. Now, for some of it could be very serious. For some reason, it could be serious, but it could also be a mild situation of where it feels like it could be energy either or. You know what you got going on, but it's mild in the sense that this person is still in contact with someone they used to deal with. Now, I'm also getting information or coming through as if perhaps you guys were on a break or you'd had a long argument or ongoing argument, and one of you, or not both of you, were acting as if you were not in a relationship any longer. And this person that you're here about took that as an opportunity to seek comfort in someone else. And here's how this third party situation came about, because another person disrupts your relationship and causes turmoil. Here, even with the distance, even though they're not with you or in contact with you at this time, be it that it's self-imposed or that you've blocked them for a moment, now you've unblocked them and you're surprised that they haven't reached out or contacted you or whatever that's going. They still feel like you guys are together, that you're still in relationship. It's that energy of we're not broken up, but we're not together. So, it is quite confusing. There was no clear reason or clear energy as to what happened, other than it seems like it was some kind of ongoing issue. And during this break, or whatever the case may be, it was an official break of some sort. Like, it's very much muddled here. And this is why this person took it upon themselves to seek comfort with somebody else. And their excuse is probably what they're giving is, well, we weren't even talking, we weren't together, you weren't taking my calls, and so da 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 da. And now that part has been exposed, they're now not speaking at all because they don't know what to say or do. So let's see. Let's get some details for you. All right, 5 more cards, Divine. 8 of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles upright. 5 of Swords in reverse. King of Wands upright. She got 7 cards. I'm going to take them. 10 of Wands upright, Ace of Wands in reverse, and then 3 of Swords. See, it's very much a mixed bag. In terms of you all being not in contact, it's like you're in and out of contact with each other, really. And it feels like somebody blocked somebody here. And then when the block was taken off, then the no contact ensued, like nobody was talking, it feels like. It's the clearest message coming through. This 8 of Cups in reverse is, it wasn't meant to go this far. Like when the person, whoever blocked, when the person was blocked. Okay. Um, it was meant to be a defense system for the blockee, right? Like I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to see any messages from you because I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to lose my temper. It's going to get real bad. I just want to hear from you. I don't want to see anything. I don't even want to see your. I don't want to hear your tone, your little notification tone. I don't want to hear anything. I just don't want to. And so it was really to try to manage your emotions and your anger at the time. But whatever happened after a few days, the unblocking ensued, and then it was radio silence, and that wasn't what was expected, and it feels like that's the reason why we're here. Okay, so now this Eight of Cups being in reverse is the energy of not wanting things to end. I didn't, doesn't want to walk away from things emotionally, still has still has some fight left in you, wanting to try to see what this relationship can do and get things back on track, if you will. So it's not over. The King of Pentacles is at the center of that energy with the Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now that everything is you've calmed down, so to speak, and you're ready to talk, there's no underlying thing other than trying to figure out what's going on and what happened. Now over here on this side, you have the King of Wands, then Ten of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands in reverse. So the King of Wands upright was definitely talk about one person is in this energy committed. Okay. And then King of Wands is here, both in very much a leadership, banging, clashing each other. There's no receptivity out here. There's no feminine energy, no receptivity. Everybody's facing off, clashing of the swords. Okay. The question is iron sharpening iron at this point, or is one wood and the other's steel, which means the wood is going to dull the steel. So it's just not, you're not going to hear each other. The communication is not here because your intentions are very different. One person is trying to deal with this part, and they're scared to come back into the situation because of this Three of Swords, this violation, this cheating. And this is someone that's just say the person who's in King of Pentacles energy knows and is known about and is very upset about this is the person that you chose to spend time with when we are not together. Again, got me out here looking a certain type of way, which is unappreciated, right? If of all people you could have dealt with, why this person? The Ten of Wands is at the center of things here because this person is very much disappointed and disgusted with themselves for being weak and undisciplined in that moment. And now Ace of Wands is where they have, it looked like it appears it was a one-night stand. It very well may happen at the height of everything that you guys were dealing with this ongoing argument. And this person was trying to do something to show that they weren't going to be controlled or whatever the case may be. And they chose to dip back with an ex. But right about now, with this Ace of Wands in reverse and this Ten of Wands upright, it's a huge challenge for them. They don't know how to pick things up and make things go. And it was a one-off. It's not something that's ongoing. Like they're not dealing with this person, but they are very scared that you're not going to believe them when they tell you that it was just a one night stand type of thing. Egads. Complicated. Okay, so let's get some more information on how this is affecting you personally, dear Virgo. How is this affecting you? Time for a change here. Two of Wands upright, Lovers in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups upright. Okay. You're really, it feels like exhausted by this whole thing and you want this situation to be done and over with. At this point, you're trying to decide whether you want the situation over with as a whole or because there's energy of ultimatum out here too. Activates during emergencies and signals, imminent action, triggers alerts, prompts quick decision making, imposes irrevocable choice with severe consequences. There's definitely Virgo energy. For sure. And then contract, deep karmic bonds, bring responsibilities and life lessons, relationship strain caused by codependency and conflict. And then I was foolish to underestimate the impact of the infidelity. I should have valued our connection more than my desires. Please forgive me for not recognizing. This is the flip side of the opening energy. So this is a pattern that happens back and forth with you too. One person decides to go into silence and withdraw, or you know, to the extreme of giving ultimatums, giving my keys back, whatever's mine, give it back. And it's this whole thing. It's very, very dramatic. It's always all or nothing. There's never this space of negotiation or collaboration or effective communication to work on the problem. You guys just go at each other's at the jugulars pretty much and try to hurt each other in a very drastic way. And then this Page of Cups energy is here where you come back with these apologies, but no sincere change is going to occur on either side. Everybody thinks they're right, everybody else is wrong. And so you're not collaborating in a way that pushes the relationship forward. Hence this lovers and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's time to really consider whether or not you guys are compatible at all, because the stress and the drama that you're causing each other is souring yourselves regarding love and romance, period. One person has already built a habit of cheating and going outside the relationship and acting childish or immaturely when they're not getting what they want and trying to hurt somebody. And really they're only damaging themselves and their reputation and their abilities to love a person properly and stand and be loved and stand to be judged. So this is not a healthy connection in any shape, form, or fashion, at least not now. The two of you together are a matching kerosene. It's gonna blow up every time. Like when you all get back together, it's cool. You just sweep things under the rug and you act as if everything is okay. Please come back into my world. It's nothing without you. I can't exist without you. And there is a space where you guys do live in a very beautiful cloud nine type of place. But that is it's like the whole point. It's like you all fight to make up at this point. That's how you get to a place of happiness, if you have to fight. But ain't nobody winning no money. Okay, nobody's going home with the bag. You going home with bags under your eyes. You're going home with baggage of damage and hurt and pain and confusion and tears and depression, and all of those things. But or not depression, but being down bad. Low you're chopping away at your self-esteem, your confidence. You're not bringing about emotional strength with each other. It's just, I get it. You lust after each other. You're very passionate for each other, but that's just not enough. That's not enough. And Virgo, you understand that there has to be a death here, but you want it to be a death in terms of change so that King of Pentacles energy can come on, because there's a possessiveness here. The Lovers in reverse would indicate obsession and possession over the partner. Okay, and this third party may be someone, again, that is well known to both of you. Could be a former lover up into if there's a co-parenting situation going on here. All of that is involved. This Eight of Pentacles, there's no growth. It's in reverse. You're not growing. You're not expanding, neither in terms of your personal growth or in terms of the relationship. It's just a constant circle of toxicity between the two of you all for how you handle each other. Okay, if you have to get to if your emotions get so strong that you have to block somebody, that says a lot. Like, one person doesn't cheat, so this is where that person feels like they're conscious, they're the right one. I don't cheat. You're the one who goes out and does this. You got to be with these hookers and these whatever, etc., etc. These hookers or these F boys, and then you want to come back to me and blah 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 blah, crying and da 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 da. One person is going from that point. The other person is coming from the standpoint, if you didn't treat me like this, you da 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 and all this other stuff, I wouldn't have to do this, and I wouldn't have to cheat. I wouldn't even want to cheat. Neither one of y'all is making any sense. And you know it, Virgo. You lowered your standards. Okay, me and you talking, real talk. You lowered your standards. You want the change. The Death card energy is out here. So let's talk about the change. You lowered your standards. Every time this person cheated, the first time they did it, fine, you took it to the chin. You said, okay. And you said, well, I did all this to you so I could see how you want to do that. No, that was the first excuse. That was the first excuse. You could break up with me. You don't have to cheat on me. You don't have to break that. That's just something that's unbreakable for a lot of people, right? For the majority of people in a relationship, cheating is like the death, the end all, the be all. And further, but you like but we talking. You liked the power. You enjoy having that power over them to make them grovel. You apply the pressure. You become the perfect, because Queen of Pentacles is your energy. You become the perfect partner. And so when they cheat, it gives you power. You get to hold it over their head. You get to make them big and plead, and you get high off it. But now you realize that this is a toxic situation. It's a drug. You're addicted to that, and that's a bad addiction to have, because you're being addicted to you're getting addicted to being treated bad, and that's not good. I love you enough to say it. That's not good. All right, divine guidance moving forward. Okay. So Page of Pentacles in reverse. This brass ring that you think you're going to get in this relationship is not present. The idea of it is there, but you all are not going to be able to actualize this because you have very different ideas in terms of what a relationship does and makes. It's not bringing out the best in each other. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's really no sense in keep moving forward with the situation as it is, because it's just going to end up back in the same place. This person has a habitual habit, and more importantly, they have a person or people that they can go to that tolerates them coming back and forth. So no matter what happens here, this person is going to have to go through a monumental change in order for them to stop doing something that's readily accessible to them, right? It's like trying to ask a person to stop spending money, and they have an unlimited supply of money. You really don't want to stop spending money? Why would I stop spending money when it's an unlimited supply of it? I have unlimited access to money. Why would I stop spending it? It's like asking a scammer not to scam. I mean, it's possible. You can be rehabilitated, but it's going to take a lot of work. You have to ask yourself, do you still want to keep standing by, losing the best years of your life, the most valuable commodity you have in your possession, your time, your effort, your energy, and to putting it into someone only to be disappointed every single time? At some point, it has to be your responsibility to step up and say, okay, enough is enough. No, we're not moving forward because I love myself more. We're not moving forward. Four of Swords, you're being asked by the divine to reflect on all of these past hurts and pains, so that Three of Swords, and see how many times they've stepped out on you. Yes, you have a play and a part in it, but at the same time, why do they keep doing it? Because they know at some point you're going to figure out a way to take them back. And they're willing to deal with the abuse, which brings out the worst in you. That abuse would be you trying to level power and control over them and their whereabouts. There's some type of twisted way with this person. It's a turn on for them that you want to know their every move and where you've been and how long have you been out, and potentially let me smell your boop and all this other, like, do you really want to keep investing that kind of time? And what if y'all have children? Is that what it's going to be? This what the kids going to learn? Like, or if you already have kids involved, is this what they seeing? Is this what you want? We talking. Five of Wands in reverse. It's time to stop fighting the truth. You're attractive. You got other options that are beating down the door, want to treat you well. Why wouldn't you take them? Surrender. Give it to God. Let it go. Go get something that's going to be meaningful. That'll put you to sleep at night, and not just the bedroom antics. But you'll really, truly, not because you're worn out and coming down from a sexual high, but because you're going to bed because you are at peace and somebody else is being the big spoon, or you're the big spooner, and you're comfortable, and you in the cut. That's what you want. But you're not going to get it from this person, and they're not going to be able to get it from you because, well, hell, you don't really like them. You love them, but you don't like them because look what you put them through in order for them to try to prove to you that they take you seriously. Time to face the truth here. I love you enough to say it, okay? All right. I do appreciate your time and your attention, my dear Virgo. And remember, back then is not now. Always be in harmony with your surroundings. Stay sucker free. Hope to see you again.